Daily God's Promise Day 25 Psalm chapter 37 verse 25. I have been young, and now am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his descendants begging bread. David reflects on a lifetime of walking with God. He has seen battles, betrayal, and seasons of both lack and abundance. But in all his years, one truth has remained unshaken. God's character doesn't change with time, his faithfulness endures. This verse gives us the long view of divine provision. It's not about one moment of blessing, it's a lifetime of God's care. Yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken. David doesn't say the righteous never face trouble, he says they're never forsaken. To be forsaken means to be abandoned, left without help, forgotten. But God never forgets his people. The righteous may face trials, but they're never out of God's sight or care. This is covenant language. God watches over those who walk with him. Nor his descendants begging bread. This is generational provision. God's care doesn't stop with you, it extends to your children and your children's children. When you live righteously, you leave a legacy of blessing behind. Bread represents basic need. God promises to meet not just your spiritual hunger, but your physical needs. This is not prosperity hype, it's covenant truth. In Genesis chapter 22 verse 14, Abraham called the place Yahweh Yireh. The Lord will provide. In Psalm chapter 34 verse 10, David also says, the young lions lack and suffer hunger. But those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. In 1 Kings chapter 17 verses 14 to 16, God miraculously provides oil and flour for Elijah and the widow during famine. In Matthew chapter 6 verse 11, Jesus teaches us to pray, give us this day our daily bread, trusting God's daily provision. In 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 10, Paul writes that God supplies seed to the sower and bread for food, and increases our resources to be generous. In Hebrews chapter 13 verse 5, God says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. This verse speaks to every believer worrying about how their needs, and their family's needs, will be met. It declares, God provides, and he protects, not just for today, but for a lifetime. For the church, this is a reminder that our faithfulness lays the foundation for generational blessing. For the modern believer concerned with financial insecurity or future uncertainty, this is your anchor. You are not forgotten. Your children are not forsaken. You will not beg, because your Father provides. So walk in righteousness. Trust his timing. And expect his hand to meet your every need. God bless you and give you grace after grace.